Hello everybody! I want to say before the video started that these will be the interpretations of what these cosplayers think the characters that they're cosplaying would answer these questions. And in no way we're implying that these would be canon answers from the cast or from the writers of these characters. So take it away, other me.
Springy! Springy, is that you?
Why is my
Hi.
how? Okay, this is a new computer. How did you store yourself on my mouse?
I'm not revealing anything.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. Okay. Well, since you're here anyway, here. So since last time I talked to you, which was 2000 something, I don't remember, made a YouTube channel, and I interview people. So do you want to be on the show?
Why not? We
Sure.
didn't
Okay.
finish our last talk when you deleted me.
Okay. Well, you know why I did that.
I suppose.
Okay, so now let's just plug everything back in. My God. Oh, golly.
Hopefully. And somehow it's already recording. Okay, so then we'll just. Okay, so we're gonna need about 3 more people for this.
Should I call in the other girl?
Yeah, that might yeah. Let's just call them in the same order that you called them out in. Let's just say it that way. Let's just say it that way. Okay. Do whatever mental thing you need to do. Whatever tippity tappities you need to do. Today's gonna be a fun day now, isn't it? We're seeing the wall of, I assume, Sayori's room.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, don't worry. You just came back from the dead, you're fine. We all understand that sometimes death is confusing.
How's it hanging, Sayori?
It's okay. I literally. What? Hi.
Hi. While Sayori's camera is hopefully trying to be fixed, let's just keep on calling
Here we
people
go.
in. Oh, there we go.
I
There we
fixed
go.
it.
There we go. Okay, so now do whatever thing you did again for our next guest as well. Let's hope. Don't try break my.
Hey, hi.
Hey, Yuri.
It's a little startling.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, so now just do. Oh God, how do I spell names? Okay, hold on. Because I have to mentally make sure I know who's coming next because I need to remember how to spell names for future spellings. Okay, so do it again one more time. You're whatever
Do we
tippity
really need to
tappities.
bring on Natsuki?
I mean, we can't if we have
Yeah,
3 of you. I mean,
you gotta have everyone.
I don't know why we need to have everyone on here. We're just fine with us.
oh God, oh Lordy.
I think Natsuki's cool.
Cool.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
So the gang's all here.
It's all here.
Oh, now we're bringing in the SpongeBob references. Okay. So welcome. So you're all gonna be on my YouTube channel, which is already recording. Thank you, Monika.
You're welcome.
So I'm just gonna be asking you a few questions. Some of them are individual questions. Some of them are group questions, and I guess we'll just.
Okay.
And this will be the order we go in, because it's an order that I just came up off the top of my head because
Okay.
I say so. So we're going to go with Sayori, then Yuri, then Natsuki, then Monika.
Saving the
Okay.
best for last, I see.
Oh dear.
Oh
Right.
gosh,
Okay, the pressure.
that will be changed later on. But so welcome, I guess, everyone, to Demon
Yeah.
Interviews. I'm interviewing these 4 lovely females. I was gonna say girls, but that could be weird. Okay, so I
You're
do
doing
you want
great.
to introduce yourself? Well, thank you, Sayori. Do you want to introduce yourselves, or try just kind of go in the same order as I'm going to be asked, as you're going to be answering the questions in? Like I'll ask a group question, then it'll be in the order I stated, because
Okay.
yeah. So if you want to just introduce yourselves.
Anyone want to go first?
Sayori, you're going first.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sayori. Yeah. I
That's fine.
don't know. Okay.
I'm Yuri. Natsuki.
And then, hi, I'm Monika, president of the Literature Club here.
We get Monika.
Um. So yeah. So we'll just ask a few of these questions. One or two of them, some of you might not understand at first, but hopefully by the end we'll all kind of understand what's going on here. I guess that's the best way to put it. So we'll start off with the first question. Do any of you have any family pets?
I have a cat named Alan. He's a tabby cat, but he's 6 years old. He's really sweet.
Aw.
I-
I had a cat when I was younger. And I think my mother wanted to name her Luna, but she died when I was 14.
I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
It's
I have a
alright.
dog.
Awesome.
And then I have a cat named Princess.
Weirdly, that doesn't surprise me. Um. So the next question I forgot to delete. So we're not going to do the sibling question. Um. So what song or band defines who you are the best? Yeah.
Oh, this is hard. Okay, so I'd probably say there's 4. Okay, Conan Gray. I really like his music. Bo N. They're pretty low profile, but I really like their music too. Melanie Martinez and Sleeping at Last. I really like those, but I can appreciate any good music. Honestly, those are just my favorite.
Awesome.
For me, I think the song that most describes who I am is probably Moonlight Sonata, just because classical music is a pretty mature taste, and I tend to be probably the most mature one in this group. So I think that one fits well.
I like Melanie Martinez because
Hey,
she's not childish.
no, I'd say she isn't. I mean, some songs, but I get what you mean.
A little bit.
I just like her music.
Well, I really love a lot of like any trendy music going on, a lot of pop. But my favorite band that I found a few years ago is Set It Off.
I see the poster.
Yeah,
I'd say
I
that's
to
nice.
include that one, I suppose.
Awesome. Well, the next question is going to be, if you could tell your past selves something that has happened, um, what would you tell them to hopefully change the outcome?
I'd probably have to tell myself just to keep moving forward and just hang in there, because it eventually will hopefully get better. But, yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, to be honest, I'd probably tell myself to start my own literature club instead of becoming a part of this one.
To join the baking club.
I think you'd make a
These
great
people don't
literature club,
appreciate
Yuri.
good sweets.
Monika, is there anything you regret doing?
I mean, not really. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to change the outcome even looking at the past. There's nothing I could really do. Like, when you deleted me, the cycle just started all over again with Sayori over here. So, I mean, there's nothing really that I could have done differently.
Ah, yes. Let's confuse everybody else in the room, Monika. Good job.
You're welcome. It's
Let's-
my
You've been
best
reading a
quality.
little bit too much lately.
let. Oh God. Oh Lordy. Okay. Well. So the next question is a very very simple question. Favorite flower? Because yeah.
Okay, I like all flowers really, because flowers are pretty and fun. But I'd probably have to say the Gerbera daisy. It's like a really colorful daisy. It comes in all sorts of colors, and I really like what it represents, because it's just joy and purity, and so I just really like it.
Probably for me, forget-me-nots are just very, very simple flowers. They're very pretty. I love their color and the fact that you can really find them anywhere. They can pop up anywhere. That's fun to think about for me.
Yeah.
I like daisies because they're pretty and they don't need to have some sentimental reason behind it.
For heaven's sakes.
I think my favorites are probably orchids because they're very beautiful and kind of mysterious, like very elegant.
Awesome. Well. How am I going to be wording this question? So I'm going to do the special question first, because it will kind of lead into the next one, because I put these out of order on accident. So let's sorry, then
It's okay. It's okay.
it's a weird set of questions. I'm sorry. What's your favorite genre of literature? There.
I mean, anything that's like conveys a true emotion, I really like. As long as there's something else in between the lines, I think it's really any well-written literature can be beautiful in all sorts of ways. But I do tend to like the more emotional types.
Well, that question is a no-brainer for me. I love horror literature and just suspense and just finding out a long drawn out mystery. It's quite a thrill for me.
Boring. I guess I like manga.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
really
at least
have
it's
it
real
all
literature.
in-
It's pretty
Yeah,
pretty
classic.
obvious. But it's okay. It's fine.
Well,
I think my favorite is probably science fiction or like dystopian fiction. I think those are really, really like great works of literature.
that makes sense. Not gonna lie. With actions that some people may know, that makes sense. Um, so the next question. Why did I put these out of order? I hate that. Okay. Because the next one is just okay. So if each of you had to choose in between manga or poetry, which one would you choose? That's how I'm wording that.
No offense, Natsuki, but I would probably have to say poetry. Not that not that manga is bad. I just have a preference.
Of course, I'm gonna say poetry, and no, I'm not sorry, Natsuki.
I feel targeted by this question. And obviously, I'm gonna choose manga.
Mhm.
Obviously.
See, I really love poetry because it's a lot like songwriting, you know? Very easy to like get into that.
Um. So the next question is, how did you all get into literature in the first place?
Well, I probably would just say it's really just a coping mechanism. I think it's a great way to express your emotions through literature is a lot different than just straightforward because straightforward can be boring sometimes. Yeah, I feel like I probably started writing in early in middle school. But, yeah.
I think for me, what got me hooked on it was I didn't have a lot to do as a child, but there was a library that was in walking distance of my home. And so while other children were doing other things like playing sports, I was usually walking to the library and I would spend hours there.
AKA, other children were having fun. I got into manga, of course, and then I needed somewhere to store my manga, and the literature club let me store it there. And then I liked that I could just write whatever I want, and it didn't need to have a deeper meaning. It could just be fun.
And pointless.
Fun and
You're
pointless.
pointless.
Yeah, you're welcome, by the way, for letting me store your manga in there. But I've been writing for a long time, I guess. I always like loved getting into poetry and just like reading and writing in general. And well, I did do sports, so I wasn't at the library probably as much as you, Yuri. Um, but I definitely did do it a lot, and then getting into like the debate club and like songwriting kind of went hand in hand with that as well.
Makes sense.
Overachiever.
Um. So the next question, which I don't mean to exclude anybody, but I think I don't think it will exclude anybody actually. But so I just want to ask, how is Alicia doing, by the way?
Well, if no one's gonna answer that, I don't know what they're thinking. Um, well, Alicia, you don't need to really worry about her. You know, you don't really need to ask about her. But you know, you definitely could join her if you want, Ashton.
Oh God, that's creepy. Oh God. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, we're carrying on from that creepiness. Um. So now, oh Lord. Okay, that was super creepy. Okay, that's creepy. Okay, so this is a mistype on my part, so I'm going to fix that a little bit. What is your favorite beverage?
I'd probably just have to say, I'll just say sweet raspberry tea. It's pretty good.
Awesome.
I'm surprised, Sayori, that you can choose one. I'm not sure. Oh my, I think the one that I drink the most though is probably the hibiscus tea. That one just calms me right down after a hard day.
I like anything sweet. I drink a lot of hot chocolate and soda pop and things like that.
Well, most of us are going to be drinking tea, I suppose, because my favorite is probably iced tea or just plain old water.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh Lord, the next two are gonna be weird. So, I heard that, how am I going to word this? So was it the other day? Let's say it was the other day. My cat's being rude right now, but the other day, the dude Sayori brought in a new member. How do you all feel about said member of unknown gender to us?
I mean, I'm happy I brought them. I've known them for a long time, and I think they'd be a great addition to the literature club. To get some variety, we have Yuri, who's mysterious, and Natsuki, who's fun, and then Monika, who's Monika. But I think it'd be nice to have someone who we wouldn't expect to be in a literature club to add something new and something interesting.
I personally do not know them. Haven't known them for very long, but it is, as Sayori said, it's nice to have new blood in the literature club, and hopefully they will have more of an open mind about the books that I like to read, unlike Natsuki.
Your books are boring.
Yes, you've told me that many times. I know.
Someone has to tell you. I don't know. I guess they're fine. I don't think we need another member, but I think it's fine just the four of us. We don't need a fifth person.
Well, I think that they're incredible. You know, like they're very new and fun to have, and not to mention they can see the outside world rather than just the club. I think they're so fun and so cool. Although I do wish that they wouldn't always leave me in the void all the time, because that's not very fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think Maga has had too much of the special teas, if you know what I mean. So, how am I gonna word this question? So, this is actually coming from I can't say that. Let's not confuse people. Okay, so from one of your other classmates who haven't joined the literature club yet, who's the best out of all of you? Because that's something weird that I wanted to ask.
Well, I think we all have different aspects that just add something, bring something new to the table. So I don't think it's really fair to choose anyone, although I do think Natsuki and Yuri could try to get along a little bit better, and that would make them a little bit more likable. But I completely understand it's okay. But I don't know. I'm pass.
Okay, understandable.
Well, like Sayori said, we all bring something different, and I honestly, I think I'll pass on this one too, mostly just because I really don't like how was staring into the camera when that question was asked. So I think I'm just gonna keep my mouth
I don't
shut.
know what you're talking about.
That, yeah.
I mean, I don't read boring literature or do every single club the school has, but I mean, I'll just skip the question.
Understandable.
Well, I think it's safe to say that since I made the club and I'm the president, I think I'd say I'm one of the better ones. We all have our own things that we bring to the table, of course, as everyone has said.
Mhm.
But I mean, I did
Ego.
the club.
Yeah. Completely understandable. Um, it- but so now we're going to go into the more individual questions, and because Monika scared me so much, she's going to be going first.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not
It's
scared.
really
at
not
all.
that intimidating.
Ooh, when people use your real name on the internet, it's very scary. Um, trust me, it's weird. Um, so and then the rest would just be in the same order, but I'll be saying whose question it is anyway. So,
Yeah.
Monika, why did you start the Literature Club in the first place?
Oh, well, that's easy. I want to make new friends, kind of, I guess, because I just like I was really bored with being in the debate club. You know, there's so much like drama and like power dynamics and too much like inner politics for it. It was really boring. And I mean, I kind of just wanted some freedom to do what I wanted, as well as like just I wanted order, you know? I wanted to be able to have like freedom and order to do stuff that I wanted and I pleased. So I made the club.
Makes sense. So, God, I almost choked. So Sayori, the next question is kind of just a simple one, but how are you feeling today?
I'm all right. I'm like I said, I'm glad to be here. And I didn't really have much going on today, so this is a nice change.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Oh wow, this is really out of a different order than I thought it would be. Okay. Um, Natsuki is actually next, because, yeah. Favorite manga. Let's hope I say that correctly. And, yeah.
Not manga, it's manga. I can't choose just one. I like all the mangas. All the ones that I store in the classroom.
Awesome. Yuri, what's your favorite book?
Oh my word. Oh, what a question. Wow. Well, I think I'd have to go with the book that I'm reading right now, which of course is Portrait of Markov. It's such a good book. Just the tension and the um just the excitement, human experimentation, um, the mystery, the running from these people. It's such an exciting book. It can transport you to worlds that you never even thought could exist. I love that one right now. So sorry, a little off tangent, but
No, it's fitting.
Yeah, it's fine. That was
Boring.
exactly the question, so you're fine. So now we have some questions that are for multiple people. We only have two of them. So the first one is for everyone but Monika and my cat, who's now on top of the door. Um, has anyone ever ran against Monika for being the president of the literature club? Sorry, my cat's on my top of my door, so it's a little distracting. But yeah, has anybody ever ran against her?
Mm-mm.
wouldn't
I
dream it.
don't
No.
allow.
Well then,
I don't get why y'all are so intimidated by me. I mean,
I feel like
even
you
you say
know.
Lori.
I feel like you know.
I
Oh,
Just
really
a little
don't. I
bit.
mean, I don't think there's not that big of a power dynamic. I mean, I have Sayori as my vice president, you know?
So the next question is for the same set of people, not you, Monika. Um, why did you join the literature club in the first place? And as you answer that, I'm still going to be listening, but getting my cat off my door.
um, Well, I'm sure everyone here had heard of Monika before the Literature Club. She's what some people would call the popular athletic and has everything going for her. Um, but I joined because, again, literature is my coping mechanism, and I think it's just beautiful to convey emotions. And so finding out that there was a club at this school that surrounded literature, I thought it'd be a good idea to join.
Awesome.
I joined for a similar reason. A lot of the clubs at the school were, I wasn't very interested in any of them. And my parents were pushing me to join at least one. And then, of course, I heard about Monika and the lovely club that she was starting, and it just seemed to fit exactly what I was interested in, and I've loved it so far.
Monica let me store my mangas in the classroom and bring cupcakes, and it was just somewhere to not go home. So,
Understandable. Understandable. So that's actually all the questions on my little list here. But there are still 3 more, which are more show-based questions. But the first one is would any of you like to return to the show if nothing bad happens when you leave?
What bad things would happen?
You know.
I don't think I do.
Well, considering that nothing bad would happen, I would love to return to the show.
Awesome.
And I'm sure that we all will be able to return to the show.
Of course.
Agreed with Sayori. That is what I hope as well. It's been very fun.
I'm happy to hear that.
I mean, I guess it was fun.
Well, I think it'd be fun to join again if anyone else wanted to, but I don't mind just having an interview with just you and I, Ashton.
I'm sure you don't.
God. Oh God. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Now I'm just imagining a different interview. Oh God. Okay. That's an idea for a future day.
That will never come.
Oh, let's all hope it does. So the next question, which Monica and Sarah, you might be getting back on the same line as Monica is, but is there anybody who would you like to see on the show in the future from different things?
Do you want to go, Sayori, or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Well, I don't know. I'd love to see anyone that you'd like to bring on, just to learn more about the world. But I've heard of this game called Five Nights at Freddy's. I
Oh,
think that'd be
stop looking through my files.
a fun thing to look at,
Yeah,
especially with the horror game that I know Yuri would like.
Really?
but
Yeah,
I'll have to
that
research
a
this.
lot of depth.
but yeah, I heard that there was a different game
Perfect for
that's
Yuri.
completely different than what they assumed. Sayori, what do you think? Do you have any ideas?
Well, unlike Monica, the suck up, I would be fine with most everybody, but I think so you're posting this on YouTube, correct?
Correct.
So I would just be interested in seeing if there's any other just people that you would think would be interesting enough to interview, but also different different celebrities and stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't exactly.
you have no idea how hard that is. I've been
Yeah.
trying for about 2 years now. Oh lordy. Okay. Um. So I think that's about it. Gonna skip that one because I don't feel right about that one. So I would like to say thank you to Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, and even Monika for being here today. I do appreciate it. Um, Hopefully you'll also be here later. Um, and yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon. There will be um names for special people in the comment section in the description below. Don't well, I know who they are, but or else I wouldn't put them there. But had nothing to do with this. And yeah, I hope you go check them out as well. And yeah, I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I heard that the Literature Club here is going to be having some sort of festival somewhat soon.
Yeah.
So if you're around where they live, I'm definitely going to attend that. And yeah, I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, and at least I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.